Welcome back to my channel. Today we will be doing a lock retie, micro lock retie and repair. This client has been coming to me since May, I believe. I'll double check that. And she has micro lock extensions. She works out a lot, so her scalp sweats a lot, so they slip quite often, but they slipped more in the beginning than they do now. It's less and less every time, but she does have some slippage, so I'll show you how I repair those and how I just add the hair back in and how things go with that depending on the circumstance. I'll be featuring today QVR hair. Okay, we're going to be doing salt and pepper hair because she has salt and pepper hair. I'm going to give you a close-up. I like this hair, this salt and pepper hair, because it's more natural. Some salt and pepper can have too much salt, and you kind of want the salt to complement the salt that's already there instead of making its own salt, if that makes sense. So here's an up close look at this hair. You know I'm a sucker for some stretched out hair, so I'm gonna prep this hair, of course, and then I'll show you my method of reinstalling when I need to or repairing when I need to. Yeah, I think that's everything. Of course, I'll say again, this hair came from QVR Hair. Okay, all the hair that I've gotten from them so far I have enjoyed, so that's great. So I am going to get to work. I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you have any questions, please leave them below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, so we are going to jump right in. This client has been coming to me since May, and this is her, I guess, I can't even count reties, but you already know. Like I said in the beginning of this video, she has a lot of slippage normally because she works out a lot and sweats in her head. So normally in her upper middle to top of her head is where the most of the slippage happens. Since we've been doing her reties and staying on schedule, she's had less and less, and it's actually going really well. So I'm going to show you a few here that I have to repair or that the hair slipped out. So here's one. So this one isn't budding per se, so I'm going to opt to comb this one out. Now the other ones you're going to see, they are budding, so I didn't comb those out. I'll show you how I added the hair to those, but this one wasn't really budding, so I decided to start fresh with this one. So just, you know, a clear, quick little comb out and then braid in like I would do any other extension install and braid down. I did braid down a little further just to hopefully hold the hair better when she works out. So that's how we handled this first one, and yeah, the hair goes perfectly well with hers, and her locks are dropping very nicely. They are really forming up really well. So let's see, when we get to one that is budding, I'll come back on and explain what I'm doing then. So as you can see, this one's budding, it's locking on its own. So I figured instead of combing this one out and starting all over, we're going to just add hair into the root with crocheting. So the trick about crocheting hair into the root is you want to make it a smidge smaller than the lock or braid that you're adding it to, because you don't want to have a huge hump where that hair starts. So you want to make sure it just evens up well and that it complements the lock section instead of being too big, because it can turn out to be too heavy and then strain the hair, or too small, because that can also give you long-term issues. So I'm going to do a couple of more. The next few that I do are budding, so I did not comb them out. So you'll just see the hair that I add to them. I crochet them in. You know, I take into account that the hair on the person's head as well as the extension hair does expand. So when choosing how much hair to crochet into the root, I make sure to keep that in mind when I'm going to add it and as I'm braiding it down. If for some reason, say I feel like it's too thin, then I'll add a smaller section and feed that in before I start twisting. If I feel like it's too much, I'll start to pull on the extension hair a little bit to get strands out, because you know it can easily just be separated that way. So I hope you guys understood what I just said. Like I said, just a few seconds ago, you want to make sure you're getting a section that's smaller than the lock or braid section that you're adding it to. And you want to make sure as you braid it and twist it that it feels like it belongs there. I hope that makes sense. Please let me know in the comments if I need to go even deeper, because I will try.
Dressed in a gown, everybody's like, why, where you going? Nowhere special, just going to the store. I think I'd have it all, tell you I have even more. Picking a plate, being a plate, she is unruly. Never seen her like this, didn't think it existed, no truly. Don't get in her way, she's not here to play, she'll get moody. But don't mistake this girl for being me, 'cause these are dream rules. This is someone else, I'm not myself, no, no. 'Cause these are dream rules. This is someone else, I'm not myself, no, no. Living in my dreams all night.
Okay, so here's one more for the road. Remember to add hair that is complementary to the size of the section that you're adding it to. Crochet it into the middle, braid it down as far as the hair goes, just about the natural hair, and then twist it and then interlock it. I use the 3-point rotation for her hair because I feel like that works best for her hair texture. We haven't had any problems with that. And here are the final results. Everything looks uniform, everything looks beautiful. Her locks are forming so well. The gray is complementary and I'm into it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them in the comments below. I am going to try my best to get through the comments that are there, and I will see you all in the next video. Thank you for watching.